All right, we are back at it now. We actually kind of switched it up. We're going through Discord for this feed here, but welcome to the first ever episode of the day after. I am just a different Cody Hawkinz. JT King and Justin Toops will be off screen, but we'll be pretty much moderating.
Y'all be handling
The
everything.
Yeah, we'll be handling everything. Justin will be letting everybody in. So everybody who is okay, I can hear Justin, but y'all can't. So his mic is off to the live, but his mic is live with me. Um, so he's going to basically moderate this. Moderate this. Okay, good. But yeah, for those who are following us on Discord or in the Discord group, y'all are more than welcome to. What's up? Oh yeah, okay. So Justin is going to be here sharing the Discord link. He's going to share it out to Facebook, to of course YouTube, the followers, the notification. Just basically DM them that over YouTube. How much compensation you're entitled to? We got We'll just make it as a message and an invite telling everybody to go live. Without even knowing it. If you're ready to discover how much you're entitled to. I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. Because I really would like to talk about this one, man. I'm gonna. This is something that we're trying to experiment with here. I'm curious about it. I'll see, like seeing the 18 viewers that we saw last night for the post show and the pre-show. That's a happy moment for me because we pushed double digits. You know, we're slowly getting that climb. We're slowly getting that rise. We're slowly getting the subscribers. You know, and for everybody who, everybody has their favorite podcasts and everything, and we're just another rat in the race. But you know what? That's fine. I'll be a part of that race for as long as it takes. Even after I'm done wrestling, after I hang up the boots and I pivot and move to commentary, I don't care. I'm still going to be doing this damn podcast because the shed means that much to me as of right now. This is a project I didn't think was possible. You know, Justin made this possible. Jamie made this possible. I helped make this possible. So, you know, let's just keep this crazy train rolling, man. Like, I have fun with this. Every time I get on a microphone, every time that live button is lit, it is showtime. You know, and you know, my love for professional wrestling also being an indie of 16 years as of February 25th. You know, I feel like it's coming around full circle. You know, for those who are with us and who see us in the chat there, did you drop a live notification in the general chat for the Discord room? I got my new phone case, which means I could use my mic again. I got me another, like a thinner phone case. It's pretty well protected, but I can use my wireless, my Bluetooth microphones now. Pretty happy about that. Matter of fact, okay. So, all right, let me hop out. Okay. Turn my head a little bit like that. I'm gonna just put it back to sleep for now. I'll drop the invite to the voice channel to the general. Yeah, on the Discord. Sure. Either way, you mean you guaranteed to go. Got you. Okay, so with all jokes aside here, with what happened with Elimination Chamber, I mean, look, granted, it was a stellar show. You only had 4 matches, 4, and each one had its own level of pop. Now, the first match tonight, which was the the women's chamber. Then, wait, was it the women's chamber first or second? Yeah, it was first. So the tag match with Trish and Tiff. You know, I still want to pitch that idea. You know, TS2. Let that be the fucking name of that tag team with Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. TS. TS. Like basically TS2. Or TS squared. The truth about car accident. That's too nerdy. TS2. Oh, sure. Look, I'll bring it down. No, these are free use tracks. Yeah, these are all free use tracks. No worries. Like I made a set list of like instrumental tracks like this that are free use. So I try to make sure that I'll stay within my guidelines. So yeah, the women's chamber match, I was kind of feeling that Jade Cargill was gonna get that return after her going after Naomi. That was a plot twist. That was nice. Slamming homegirl's head in the door. I don't know about that, but it got the point across. Jade Cargill is an unleashed animal after coming back from injury. So there we go. You know, so we have that, and with Bianca Belair, like we were saying, like me, Justin, and Jimmy were saying last night. You know, the emotion that came out of Bianca at the beginning of the match, whenever that assault happened on Naomi from Jade Cargill, it just didn't register with me. I know it didn't register with Justin and Jimmy. It was like, wouldn't you like? Yeah, you're gonna be like, no, not be no, like be intense. Don't look vulnerable, because that made Bianca look extremely vulnerable because she stayed in that no thing for so long. She could have switched gears coming out of that, like be sad, like scared and somewhat vulnerable, but then shake that back and get mad and use that intensity, because she did a great job in the match. She did an outstanding job. All the ladies in that match did an outstanding grade of work. Not to mention the unmentionable sight we saw during that big fire back from Bianca Belair to Liv Morgan. Yeah, we like the world discovered something about Liv Morgan. I'll just keep it at that. We all thought there was going to be a nip slip from Tiffany Stratton, but them babies held together. Like she must have put one of them some double-sided tape on her shit. Yeah, we had a whisker biscuit reveal, and there was no whisker on that biscuit. So yeah, that part. That was. But yeah, this was a very well established women's match when it comes to the women's elimination chamber, because now Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. That is if Rhea Ripley can defend her women's world championship against Io Sky on Monday Night Raw, because we still have that. So whoever wins between Rhea and Io will face Bianca at Mania. This is going to be interesting. You know, seeing these title matches on live television is very different now. You know, but we've been seeing titles change hands on Raw and SmackDown. You know, the tag titles have been changed hands a couple times on SmackDown the last year or so. You know, because they don't have the airtime or the intensity of storyline to put it on a pay-per-view. Now, I kind of feel like tag team wrestling is losing its luster because of that. Now, I could be wrong. I could. But, shit, I give myself a 70% probability that I'm right. Because there's so much that can be done. So much that can be done. So, it's oh man, look, it's really hard to like try to describe because of that fact, because it got so much happening right now that, you know, we have no idea what's going to happen next. You know, so with everything that's happening right now in the women's division, this was a good culmination. This was a good payoff. It was a little crosshaired a little bit, you know. Because yeah, that's basically all I can say about it. It was a lot happening in a short amount of time, even though the women's match lasted over 30 minutes. Yeah. Whew. Like after the vignettes and everything was done, it was like 10-15 minutes in, then the entrances started for the women's chamber match. So I said it was about like, yeah, 15 minutes into the show. So this match lasted a little over 30 minutes, and it was a great showcase from everybody involved in the match. Bayley, Liv, Naomi didn't get a shot because of Jade. Alexa Bliss, outstanding job. So yeah, there was a lot to do in this match, and with the time given to them, they were able to get a lot of stuff done. Big high spots, great use of the chamber. Yeah, I mean that's basically what it boiled down to. Minus the wardrobe malfunction, or lack thereof. Um, that was basically a pretty solid women's chamber match. Probably one of the best women's chamber matches I've seen in the last 5 years. And that's just a hot take. Like, name me a better women's chamber match in the last 5 years that didn't involve Charlotte Flair. I'll be real with that one. Shoot. So I can't see anything in the YouTube chat right now because I'm not on YouTube. Like we're going through Discord to do this live. Which means everybody that's in the Discord group that follows us on the Shed Podcast, you're more than welcome to join us here in the general hangout and pop your video in and like pop your camera on and give us your viewpoint of what happened here at Elimination Chamber. So let's go with the second one. Let's go with the next match. That was the women's tag team match with Toronto native Trish Stratus and WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton, who I like to call TS2. It's great. It's catchy. Against Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Now, Nia and Candice have had a decent dynamic. You know, the big sister, little sister format of their tag team style, which is great. You know, you got your technical and your strike ability of Candice LeRae. And she's got great technical prowess. I mean, her husband is Johnny Gargano. So if that tells you anything, Candice LeRae is a great utility style wrestler. Nia Jax being the power and just that sheer aggression of Nia Jax being the sizable woman that she is compared to the rest of the Divas division, the women's division of the WWE. Now, this was a solid match, and I mean, yeah, you got the hometown pop for Trish, course they're gonna pop for Trish. Oh, let's not even look, I completely went past it. How Toronto booed our U.S. national anthem. That's fine. Okay, that is Toronto. Toronto are the fans of Toronto when it comes to the WWE. They are vicious. Okay, like there's no getting around this one because of the card and how the people of Toronto feel with their fandom in professional wrestling, and I absolutely get it. I get it. Like Toronto people are passionate about their pro wrestling. Make no mistake, they are passionate about it. Now, of course, yeah. And then when the Canadian national anthem got started, the whole 38,483 people in that arena started singing the Canadian national anthem. Okay, that's great. It's cool. It's a show of patriotism for your country, and I absolutely respect it. I think it's cool because it's just another way for the fans to interact with the show. I think it's great. I was laughing my ass off whenever they were booing the national anthem for the U.S.
Hey, Cody.
Yeah, what you got, man?
So I got a question. So was there like a girls' chamber? Like, were they all? Was it when they all come out and they fight at once, or?
No. The Elimination Chamber goes like this. There are 6 entrants in the match. 4 of them will be in a respective pod. The other 2 will start the match. Every 5 minutes, a randomizer goes off, and the next person in the pods will go up next. And that happens for every 5 minutes until the last person is out.
Who won? Yeah. Who won that one? The
Bianca Belair.
Bianca. All right.
Yeah, Bianca won that one. She got her shot at Rhea Ripley for the women's world championship. But that is if Rhea can get past Io Sky tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw on Netflix, because Rhea's got a title defense tomorrow night on Raw. So Rhea could lose the women's world championship to Io, and then that means Bianca would have to face Io at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So there we go. The women's winner of the Rumble, which is Charlotte. If I'm not mistaken, I think Charlotte might either be going after Rhea one more time to basically settle the rubber match between those 2 women, just like the last couple of WrestleManias they've had against each other, especially for the WWE Women's Championship. I think it was the Raw Women's Championship against Charlotte, because this was before the WWE Women's Championship got changed. Because it used to be Raw Women's Champion and SmackDown Women's Champion. Then they converted them. The Raw Women's Championship became the women's heavyweight, in the women's world title. And then the SmackDown Women's Championship became the WWE Women's Championship. So each show has their respective women's champion. I don't know, man, because you still got Charlotte Flair to worry about. She won the Rumble. So whether it be a triple threat for the women's world championship between Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, and Rhea Ripley, or / Io Sky, which I really don't think she's going to get the championship tomorrow night. I think Rhea will retain. We're just kicking the can here, but it's a pretty nice can we kicking around. Like, I believe in this. So, with all jokes aside on that, let me get back to that tag match. Now, Trish and Tiff did win it. Tiff gets the prettiest moonsault ever on Nia for the win. It was a good match. It was a good match. There was a couple things that could have been different. I'm not going to say they botched anything, because there wasn't really a botch. And I hate using that word already anyway. Can't stand using the word botch. Like, slip up, hiccup, mistake, sure. Botch, fuck you. And that's how I feel about it as a professional wrestler too. Botch, go fuck yourself. So, with that being said, there continues to, the Tiffany and Trish thing could work. Maybe they can build up enough momentum to go for the women's tag team championships. Who knows? Because TS2, I'm dubbing it now. TS2, WWE, holla at me. Creative, holla at me. I just came up with a tag team for your ladies. Couple of blonde, big titty bombshells that know how to work. Sorry to say it so graphically, but that's the aesthetic they're giving off. Big, beautiful.
Cody, didn't Roman?
Bombastic from the chest down. Oh, good.
Cody, didn't Roman and
Queso?
Cody get into something?
Wait, do what now?
I said, didn't Cody and Roman get into something? Like they had a discussion about.
That was The Rock.
Oh, The Rock.
The Rock, yeah. Roman is nowhere to be found right now.
Oh, okay.
I think he's undergoing more treatment because of his chemo. I mean, his cancer. I'm not sure. He might have had a flare up.
He's out?
Well, I don't know. They haven't revealed an update on Roman Reigns right now.
Oh, what's the update for AJ? I haven't forgot about it.
AJ's back.
He's back now?
AJ's been back the last couple of weeks.
Oh. We have to watch that tomorrow though.
AJ's been back. He's on SmackDown.
I know I've been asking, but I forgot about it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. But AJ's been back on national television. Yeah.
All right.
Like 3 weeks? 2-3 weeks? Someone's on there. Anybody on YouTube, let me know. If I have any viewers on YouTube right now. Let's see. Match number 3. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a non-sanctioned match, dude. This was very brutal for WWE standards. For Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to put themselves through all that punishment for the sake of entertainment. Now, these guys have been fighting each other for over 2 decades. 2 decades! Okay?
Wow.
These are 25-year veterans of the game. These guys started together in Canada. In Montreal. Well, Sammy's from Montreal. Kevin is from 30 minutes to an hour away from that. Like, these guys grew up together. They trained together. They worked together. IWA Mid-South, Ring of Honor. Dude, they went to Japan together. Like, these guys have been up and down the roads, like Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, PWG. So many wrestling federations around the country and around the world. Hold on. Yes. But I am live. So, my take on this is actually quite interesting because I've watched Sammy and KO go off on each other throughout the decades in the independent scene going into the WWE. They always find a way to clash. And since they've worked together so damn much, and they had to ease up on their repertoire, their indie repertoire, but they kind of brought a lot of it back. If you think about it, in that match last night between those two in that non-sanction, it was a whole mollywomping, and then the return of Randy Orton at the end of this. Yeah, I'm getting fed live, yes. Justin just commented in the damn Facebook Messenger. But, hey, I can't say no to mac and cheese, bro. Give me that.
Queso. There's queso one.
Oh, queso mac.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bet. I want that other one that's in the oven, though.
We're still in the oven.
Mm-hmm. It takes about an hour for both of them. Put them side by side. They'll get about. Hell yeah. But anyway, queso mac is fire, dude. Pardon. It's still ice in this thing, bro. Because I cleared it the last night's drink. Washed it out, put some more ice in it, some water. Oh, dude. I crashed the fuck out. I didn't get up until 11 o'clock this morning, my boy. I was done ski. I was in bed for 3 a.m. Because I was just chilling, BS, and the next thing I was like, you know what? I'm done. Later. But yeah, that cookie dough whiskey, bro. That shot I had last night with you was fire. Damn, y'all got your phones too close together over there? Hey, Brad, what's up?
What the fuck is up?
Okay, so now we got through that. I mean, yeah, the return of Randy Orton was really, I knew it was coming. Like, I felt it was coming because of all the brutality that he was giving, that KO was giving to Sammy. It was a matter of time before Randy would come out, that music would hit, and I felt like Elimination Chamber was the payoff. You know, and that's a wrestling term we like to use for, like, you know, what's the crescendo of all of this, the grand finale of this chapter in the storyline. So now that Orton's back, Orton's going to be hunting KO down. KO's going to be looking like a bitch for like the next month and a half, or the month and some change until WrestleMania, because you still got WrestleMania roadblock. Still got roadblock to deal with before Mania. So, B-U-T-T, but I mean, like, once again, there's going to be a lot happening there, and man, I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for the storyline development with Randy Orton's return. I'm looking forward to the story development with Jade Cargill's injury return. And now we go to the men's chamber match. This was a solid as hell match. I mean, McIntyre, Priest, freaking Punk, Seth, Logan. Look, this was hands down probably one of the best matches I've seen. One of the best chamber matches, just like the women's match. One of the best chamber matches in the last 5 years. To me, I feel like it makes more sense that way because of everybody's storylines, them going at each other's necks, the damage that was caused, not to mention the unexpected pins. Drew being the first to go, that was a curveball. I wasn't expecting Drew McIntyre to be the first guy eliminated. I was kind of hoping elsewhere if Seth would have been eliminated, but look, it works out because the match did end up working out in the end. The payoff was there. On with Cena there. I never mentioned Cena because you never really saw him. Even though his chamber opened, you never really saw him. Anyway, like even Pat McAfee said, it's like these guys are doing well, and apparently Cena's if Cena's not already in the match, because I mean we can't see him. You know, so of course Pat McAfee had to do his little hee hee ha ha punchline during the match about John Cena. Yeah, it was great. It was great. I mean, Jake Paul did it to Cena in one of his what was it's like a little show that Cena does that, you know, he goes and sees like a celebrity, whether it's an actress, a musician, a movie star, an athlete, whatever, and he has a chat with them, and then after that they go take a look at their cars. You know, there was an episode with Logan Paul, like his baby is his Bronco. And then in the training facility, you saw Jake Paul training, getting ready, and then he went out there. He just like walked past him, and he's like, "It's a pleasure to meet you." But yeah, that was a funny little skit.
But my
It was
friend,
nice to
she
have
was
Pat
driving,
McAfee do
right?
that as well.
And she said she hit a curve going 30.
Uh,
The fuck you hit a curve going 30?
hey!
She's not.
Community standards language. Now this men's chamber match, a lot of complications, a lot of turmoil, a lot of storylines commingling in this match here. You had Drew and Priest, you had Drew and Punk, you had Punk and Seth, you had Cena being the oddball out with all of this. So, you know, and then next thing you know, Cena wins it. Of course, Cena wins it. It was great pinning Punk. That one of the best rivalries in the early 2010s of John Cena's career was CM Punk. So they had an outstanding outing to be the final two in this chamber match, and I love the hell out of this match. Now, this ended up leading to, after Cena's win, Cody would come out. They'd have a nice little face-off, but then The Rock's music hit, and it was fucking Travis Scott, then The Rock. Why the fuck Travis Scott is? I have no idea. That's beyond me. I get it. His music is in the part of the themes of the PLE, but could have just kept him backstage or ringside. Not really. Like, it made no damn sense. And this led to the conversation of, will Cody sell his soul to the devil for a shot at immortal fame as the undisputed WWE champion? Not just being the people's champion, but being the corporate champion. Kind of like what Vince did to The Rock back in the 90s Attitude Era, whenever The Rock became the corporate champion. Rock was trying to pull a Vince. And that's when you heard Cody Rhodes say, "Rock, go fuck yourself." I'm like, whoa! Alrighty, we're dropping F-bombs on pay-per-views. Let's fucking go. I am here for it. Like, for real. Like, man. Huh? Like, to hear to hear Jimmy's reaction off that, like, he said, what? I'm like, yo, what's a big word? That's a big F word. Yeah, that's a big F-bomb on national television, on the pay-per-views and the shit. Bruh. I'm like, wow, okay, Cody, you got some mascones there, pendejo. Let's go, I'm here for it. Next thing, and you see Cena reacting like, oh, he just fucking went there. Oh shit. And then it leads into some dap, a hug, a very still look on his face to The Rock whenever he goes. But will it leave me tight or strict? Foaming cleanser removes excess oil. Kicked in the dick. Okay. Cody Rhodes gets kicked in the dick by John Cena, officially signaling the heel turn of John Cena during this farewell tour. Now, this move has been calculated for decades. Okay. Like, of course, Cena being the goody two-shoe hero after a little while, basically becoming the modern day Hulk Hogan, minus the Hulk Hogan bullshit. Now, this heel turn, everybody's been waiting on. The moment Cena put his boot or his freaking Nike in the Cody Rhodes' fucking crotch, that crowd, that 38,000 lost their shit. So, yeah, wow. I am still like at a loss for words, but I'm like, son of a bitch. That was my reaction immediately, because we didn't get to go back live on TikTok for that, because my phone died like a fucking couillon. I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't bring my proper charger. And then my spare battery was also, guess what? yeah, Dunsky. So I only got like 12% of battery. So I'll save that battery until I got home. Now, back to this heel turn. John Cena. Johnny Cena. He been filling them arenas. Okay. Man, I mean, bravo fucking bravo. It's about goddamn time, John Cena. If you're gonna do it, you're going out with a fucking bang. And what better way to go out with a bang than to turn heel? This is great. This is great for TV. This is awesome for television. This is gonna put so much heat and so much attention drawn to the WWE. Watch how many sold out shows happen now. You think with The Rock being a board member of TKO and Paul Levesque at the helm of everything happening with WWE, that you would think that moving forward, every Monday night and Friday night will be packed to the rim. Viewership will be over 2.1 million every week, guaranteed. This is my prediction. Monday Night Raw on Netflix has been getting anywhere between 1.89 and 2.6 million viewers a week so far. And this is from Brandon Thurston with WrestleNomics. I've been looking at the scale. I've been looking at the viewership numbers so far with Netflix, and it is nuts. But it is great to see that those many viewers catching the Monday Night Raw, because more people have internet streaming services like Netflix and HBO Max and Peacock and Paramount Plus and ESPN and all that stuff, that more people spend their money on that than actual cable television. You know, I think it's a smart move for WWE to have at least one of their shows on a streaming service that is very, very popular over the last decade and some change. And that's it. We're looking at massive viewerships happening right now between Raw, NXT starting to get a rise now. You know, especially with talents like Obafemi. But that dude is a freaking unit, my boy. His match in TNA was a great one. His encounters with Moose, outstanding. Jordan Grace being an addition to the NXT roster after her TNA departure. Stephanie Vaquer, Julia, the list goes on. There's a lot of great talent being pumped into NXT, not to mention the LFG show they got going on, as well as WWE Evolve, and then you also have your NIL program and your WWE ID programs just below Evolve and LFG. So there's a lot of circulation of professional wrestling happening within the confines of the WWE bubble, and it is looking better and better every single week. Now, there's a lot of people that had a situation with, Cody dropping the F-bomb for last night's pay-per-view, telling The Rock to go fuck himself. And it was great. Like, basically, they took what Edge and what Copeland and Christian Cage did in AEW, and because it's the fact that it's the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes and one of the most electrifying men in all of entertainment being the spearhead of this storyline, being that necessary antagonistic force for one of the biggest faces in the company, in Cody Rhodes. This was necessary. I feel like this is necessary for this story to culminate at WrestleMania. This is going to be a great show. Guys, y'all have no idea how much this means for me to be a part of a wrestling podcast that gets to talk about things like this. Yes, I'm an independent. Yes, I have been wrestling actively along the Gulf Coast for about 15, 16 years now. But it doesn't change the fact that I love professional wrestling, and this is what I like to do. If I'm not in the ring, I'm doing this podcast. And, this is one of those situations where I am really blessed. I am. And so is Justin, and so is Jimmy, because we've been able to have this thing running for well over 8 months now. Being the first PLE that we did together was what? SummerSlam? So, SummerSlam, the Money in the Bank, and then everything else afterwards, like Bad Blood, Crown Jewel, Saturday Night Main Event, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble. Like, we've been on a pretty good roll, and I could not be happier. Let's keep this thing going, man. And be sure to like, share, subscribe, because right now we have reached the 1 hour mark as of right now. So I thank everybody for joining me on this episode, the very first episode of The Day After. I am just Bill Different, Cody Hawkinz, and y'all have yourselves a night. Peace.